How does modern monetary theory interact with globalization and international finance? Have you ever wondered how the money system works in a globalized world? Today, we will look at modern monetary theory and its relationship with globalization and international finance. Modern monetary theory, often referred to as MMT, sees money as something created by the state. This means that a government can issue currency to fund its spending before it collects taxes. In this view, taxes are not primarily for funding but rather to create demand for the currency and control inflation. Now, when we think about globalization, we see that economies are closely linked through trade and capital flows. This interconnectedness can complicate how MMT operates. For instance, countries that depend heavily on international trade may face challenges. If they create too much money without considering their external balances, they could see their currency lose value. This depreciation can lead to inflation and reduce purchasing power in the global market. Another important point is about foreign debt. Countries that borrow in currencies other than their own or peg their currency to another do not enjoy the full monetary freedom that MMT suggests. In these situations, governments cannot simply create money to cover deficits. Doing so could lead to defaults or currency crises. Capital mobility is also a key factor. Investors can quickly move their money across borders. If they lose confidence in a government's economic policies, they might pull out their investments. This capital flight can destabilize the domestic economy and limit the effectiveness of MMT strategies. From a socialist viewpoint, MMT can be a useful tool to challenge austerity measures and advocate for increased public investment. It supports the idea that the state can fund social programs, infrastructure, and job creation without immediate financial constraints. This aligns with socialist goals of addressing public needs and reducing inequality. However, socialists also understand that MMT does not tackle the deeper social dynamics and class issues within capitalism. It doesn't resolve the contradictions posed by global capitalism and international finance. While MMT can provide a framework for expanding state-led economic planning, its interaction with globalization shows limits imposed by international financial systems. To apply MMT effectively in a globalized context, careful coordination of fiscal and monetary policies is necessary. This includes regulating trade and financial markets to protect economic sovereignty. Advocating for international cooperation can help reduce the negative impacts of capital mobility and currency speculation. This approach supports the socialist aim of economic justice and democratic control, both nationally and globally.